Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. Back in Illyria, where we are, but not our Kralj. Currently out of town in Bohemia at a coronation. I just wanted to mention a few things that I've done now before I recorded. Because there's just some things that I noticed that take too much time when I do them in-game or while actually recording. And it's probably not that fun watching anyway. So what I did was I went through all of the new bans and jupans and so on inside of Illyria and asked them to promote our legend. There it goes. And what I also did was I asked the Kaiser to do so. And I invested some money into it. So I hope this is going somewhere because that will open up the whole Holy Roman Empire to our beautiful, beautiful legend, honoring our dead brother, Kralj Josip. Right, the next thing that I did was, I guess I could have done that in-game, but I just noticed it and then immediately went for it, so there we go. I sent Stanko to integrate the title of Kralj, there we go, into Illyria. So, yeah, just a, I guess, move that would be fine. So that the Holy Roman Empire or the kings of that region here, I think Bavaria would be in that case, do not have a claim on Kralj anymore. Yes, it is part of the Kingdom of Croatia. Okay. All right. I guess. Well, the goal is still clear. What we do want, well, first of all, is to return. And then try to facilitate some kind of marriage. I don't know if I can do this because, as we do know, he does not want to marry. But we can, I think, still do the arranged introduction thing. And maybe that's possible for us then, right? Although I'm not sure if I can arrange introduction with someone that's on the same court as we are. We'll get there when we are there. For now, let me just see. Right, I still have this option here to ask head of faith for influence. I will just do it because it gives us this clerical political agents for 10 years, right? Influence plus 20%. That's quite huge because everyone in our house gets that one. So that's kind of, yeah, justifying this. And Abondio, he loves us, so he should be fine with that. There we go. And I guess we just go back here, and the rest of it I'll just do when we are back home. Now, we are still at the coronation of King Svjetlana. That's the correct pronunciation. Svjetlana? I don't know. Who I think doesn't have the best of times. Although he's getting there, I guess. And we are currently 2 days until this begins. Right, okay, so I think, is this the coronation that begins? Anyway, stuff has already happened here, so I'm not sure. Let's dive right in, right? So let's see what's gonna happen. And by the way, in a moment you will see lots and lots of messages down here, and that's because people will either refuse or agree to spreading the legend. All preparations are complete. The great ceremonial assembly now awaits. Ah, right, okay, we are at that stage of the coronation. It's the ceremony. Now we see the measure of this king. Just goes on now. Yeah, there are a few. Especially from our family, of course. Now they do support us. That's quite interesting to note. Right. Well, it's the usual thing, right? I guess I don't have to call this out all the time. He needs to be addressed by the clergy and by the nobility. And then we have the final sacral moment where he is anointed. It's going down here. Doesn't have that many detractors though. Maybe he himself is not very good at this. No, I guess he should be. Okay, so now he's crowned. And there's the wife. House Vlaanderen. Interesting. Mind your fine husband well, Yolanda. Oh yeah, she's not very good at it because she does not speak Czech. Oh, there he is. Svjetlana stands by himself in front of the crowd as all await his oath. For too long, lands that belong to Bohemia have suffered the rule of lesser hands, of those who mistook possession for legitimacy. That ends now. From Praha, they will know true governance by me. Does that mean he's going on a kind of... he wants to take land? Let me just see. I think he already... Yeah. He owns the de jure lands, so I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. The formalities have ended. The formalities have ended, sorry, and with them the stillness that held the gathering in place. Right. My friends, the rites are complete. Let the tables be filled, let the cups be raised, and let this hall remember joy as well as duty. Okay. He does have a court jester. No, that's another person here. That's Ida of Savoy. At least it's not a... It's a noble person, right? So, yeah. Anyway. Your Highness, starts Bretislava Rosnatit, a noble woman from Savoy. A distinct odor following her to my table. You must meet this most interesting man. He has brought delightful and exotic Saracen cakes back from his adventures on Crusade. Ah, there's that thing again, right? Yeah, I think we discussed that before. I think he's not that keen on getting intoxicated or anything, so yeah, no. Thank you, but no. Alright, so we have a new fan, apparently. Prince Bishop Bartolomeo of Magdeburg. Oh, it's something burning here? Oh yeah. The rebels of my fellow guests bring a smile to my face at short lest their raucous carousing finds them falling over one another. A bawdy gesture suddenly knocks a torch loose and it careens into the drapery. Flames leap up the walls as guests shriek and scatter. I dive for cover, heart pounding as the hall is soon awash in smoke and panic. Yeah, I guess we do something clever here, right? That's his thing. Unconcerned with any etiquette, Princess Adelheid of Luxembourg slaps me on the back. I mean it, she exclaims, I'll do anything you ask of me. Why would she? Adelheid of France. Okay. Might be a good opportunity for a marriage, maybe, because that's a very reputable house. Yeah, I guess the wily person in him. That's okay. If I get to have a favor, I might use it. Oh, what do we have here? Stories have spread across the region about a great holy man living in Nineveh who is called Sheikh Adi. Though he was a devout Sufi mystic who preferred to keep to himself, his steadfast asceticism, endless wisdom, and purported miracles earned him a large following. I guess we would not necessarily hear of that because the region is not the region that we are in, right? We have a new faith here. Okay, Yazidism. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my acquaintance Count Letoslav goes on and on about court alliances. Well, I guess that's interesting enough to listen to. Alright, okay, so now it's Adelheid here. Yeah, I guess she's a bit out of order, right? She already did the weird thing with us, and now she's like screaming for food. I do think she is making a bit of a fool of herself. Right, it has finished and the rain has begun. Yeah, it wasn't really much, right? Impressed attendee, okay. Well, that means we are going home again, and during winter. That is not ideal. So I hope we don't get any frostbite or anything. The game really doesn't give you that option, right? To really plan for these things or say, okay, I want to stay here now for the winter. Doesn't really do that. That would be nice to have, really. The forest gives way to a cluster of workshops where smoke rises from brick furnaces and the air shimmers with heat. I think we've had that before, right? I think Josip once visited one of those glass-making facilities here. A master glass blower invites the noble party to observe the craft. Yeah, I guess again, like, no, he would not do that himself. I think that's a bit weird. Also, I think his humble nature would not lead him to wanting one when he already has one. I think we still have one, but we can study the techniques. I think that is something that he likes doing. Okay, so we are visiting the Kutna mining settlement, which of course is Kuttenberg. He played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Of course, would look differently at this point in time, because that's, yeah, a little under 300 years in the future. Oh, we have a language barrier. Yes, let me try. And of course, he successfully interprets the instructions. That's Voinemir for you. If there's something to do with his mind, he will do it. The aroma of fermenting hops and roasting barley fills the air as Voinemir's party enters a prosperous Bohemian town. The source is a bustling brewhouse where a crowd has gathered for what appears to be an impromptu festival. Barrels have been rolled into the square and the townsfolk are celebrating the year's first batch of golden lager. Yeah, that's not the correct word. It's actually, that's where the name comes from, right? So here is Pilsen, and the beer is called Pilsner. Very popular, actually, in Germany, that type of beer. Right, okay, so we have the option to drink. I don't think he would do that. I guess it's always the same, right? Examine the brewing process with scholarly interest. We do have that back at home. I think in our holdings in Serbia, we do have breweries. So how should we propose a formal toast to the brewmaster's craft? That sounds like something nice as well, right? That's still like the old flatterer in him. Don't want to do the same thing all the time. Right, so we are on our way back home. Oh no, bad water. We're resting during our travels. We were resting while resting during our travels. We were resting. Yep. When Stefania went to search for some water, it seems she is really thirsty and didn't have enough water saved up in her water skin. Unfortunately, we realized too late that the water Stefania drew from looked like standing water. Well, I guess we know some herbs that could help. Yeah. We don't want her to suffer from her bad mistake here, and she's already in poor health. Just like we are, by the way. The cheese was only only helped us for a short while. But as someone pointed out in the comments, yes, we do have the perk where we get to know when we die, basically. So that is good for us. So obviously right now we don't need to do all the things that I have in mind for our, the plan that we have for marriage and so on. The Heuriger, again, we are surrounded by alcohol on this trip. Yeah, okay, let's ask about the vineyard and the history. I think that's nicer than again, drinking. There we go. I think these are our friends, right? He is... No, he is not... No, he is, yeah. He is still allied to us. Yep. Coming home steadily. Oh, a martial contest. No. I'm not going to do that. Even if the odds are not that bad, right? But that is not Voinemir's thing in the first place. A bit too humble to do that kind of stuff. And also he's not feeling it. Like he's old now. Like this is stressful enough, the whole travel. Strenuous enough for him to do. More alcohol. That's the kind of boozy area that we go through. As you traverse the rolling hills of Croatia, your party stumbles upon a vineyard basking in the warm afternoon sun. The vineyard is known for its Zinfandel grapes, a variety that thrives in the local climate. The vineyard owner, Vishnya, welcomes you with open arms, eager to share the fruits of her labor. She offers you a tasting of the local wine, a robust red with a hint of blackberry and spice. However, Drislav warns you to be mindful of your consumption. Overindulgence could lead to unexpected consequences. Yeah, he's not known for his overindulgence. He might actually do that thing where he compares it to other wines he had. Or he's just inquiring. I guess we could do that now, right? So we inquire about the vineyard and what she's doing here. That's one of us. So there we go. Okay. Franjo Gušić married Bogdana Trpimirović. Oh, that's very interesting. There we go. That is the son of Adam. And he married another one of Ban Stjepan, who was called the Tyrant, apparently. Okay. Because as we know, his other daughter here, who's inclusive, profligate, and a bit of a drunkard. Oh, she's having a lot of stress. Why is she having so much stress? I'm not sure, but she's not having the best time. Yeah, but also marrying into that line of Trpimirović's. Interesting. A terrible inn. I think he's so close to home that he does not want to, get distracted or stay here for a longer time. No, I think he just wants to get home. This is also like his wife is awaiting for him at home. That's something he definitely is looking forward to. Okay, so we have the Maraschino event. More booze, of course. Booze, booze, booze. We have no time for such distractions. I guess if I stay true to what I just said, then he would just say, no, please. I've seen enough. Right, so finally back home. And first of all, let me just check what the legend is doing. 885, not doing that badly. And I guess we are reaching the ceiling here. When it comes to that divide, I think I've tried to ask him before. Already, is he spreading our legend? Oh, he might be. Yeah. Oh, is that one of those forever betrothals? Ugh. I don't know why the game is doing that exactly. Oh, he's a conqueror? Oh. That's not good for us, is it? Although I don't think he has like claims, and he seems to be eager on conquering in that part of the world. Like the where the Pechenegs were and so on. I think that's where he's aiming for. Interesting, right? Because he's kind of like doing the reverse thing. Conquering back the nomad lands where the Hungarians were coming from historically, right? A few hundred years ago. Very interesting. But yeah, he's having a forever betrothal here. I guess they are not even related, are they? So what is the problem? Why can't they marry? That should be fine, shouldn't it? I'll have a look back at this in like 2 years or so, see if that's still going on. Maybe they are doing a grand wedding or something like that. If it doesn't happen, I guess I will cheat and have them marry, because the game is doing some weird things when it comes to that, as I've seen before. Right, okay, of course. The first thing that we would do is making love to our wife. He missed her, definitely. And look at her. She's in such good health, while he isn't. I find my wife reclining on a sofa in my private chambers. She looks at me inquiringly, trying to anticipate my wishes while I approach her and slowly remove her clothes. Wonderful. There we are. Anyways, okay, so yeah, she's back home. That is good for us too. That's what we wanted. All the time, having her close to us again. Which means no available spouse? I think that's the game doing a whoopsie because she is here. With us. What's happening? Why? Anyways, so she is back. By the way, well, she's excellent at what she's currently doing. Okay. I guess you will even keep it at control plagues because sometimes they just randomly pop up and I want to be prepared for that too. Yeah, and I think I don't need advanced research and so on. He's I guess not doing that much anymore when it comes to that too. So he's old, right? Anyways, we do have some money. Maybe we do spend some money as well. Maybe over here because we're still figuring out what we can do here. I think I did see that I still have some unstationed armies. And I have unstationed strike cavalry. Maybe I would station them here. There we go. And then... Jesus Christ. And then construct... hillside grazing lands. That sounds nice. There we go. Anything else I want to do? Currently, there's like a plus everywhere. I don't even need to throw some money into the treasury. I shouldn't say that out loud because next thing that's going to happen is like it's minus 70 again. Anything else I want to do in the meantime? How about... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. The final piece in the puzzle. 6 months of doing this in Vukova. And then the whole of Illyria will be under full control. Right, okay, so yeah, now that we're here. Or maybe I do wait a bit. Maybe he will get to a point where he's like, yeah, okay, I would like to marry. Because I still don't know if they would actually be able to marry. And the problem is that as soon as I get rid of the hostage thing, then, right, he would be able to, attack us. Interestingly, I also had to choose with the Pope. All right, yeah, okay, because he conquered Benevento. That's still, oh wow, right? Having that frontier here, that's unexpected. Right, yeah, we're still swaying Lady Helena. There we go. We could potentially host a feast. Don't think I would do that necessarily. Departed for my court. Why? Who is she? Fearsome, arrogant, wrathful. No, thank you. Don't want you at my court. Sorry, but yeah. Anything else we could do, by the way? Yeah, I guess we still have that problem that we cannot advance these here. Oh! Gušić and Trpimirović quarreling house relation is damaged. Why is that the case? Banica Diminica competed with Ludovit Trpimirović for appointment to the Banovina of Croatia. Aha. What happened here then? Do we have someone new here? No, that's Mechtel. She was there before. Ah. And Adam's son, Franjo, is currently in line for that one. Well, we are definitely all right with that. When it comes to the overall inheritance of the Kraljevstvo, I guess he's further down the line. Oh, look at that. He's coming a bit closer, is Adam. Integrated eldest imperial son. Yeah, okay, that gives him a plus 150. Popular opinion, skills, duchy tier, level of influence. Okay. Well, I guess he still has the promoted factor. And his skills are really, really good. So, yeah, that should still do the trick. Otherwise, I guess we will have to invest some influence. By the way, I've turned off the music, as you do hear or do not hear. Because I had another copyright strike last time, and it just takes forever for these to resolve. And I guess if you wanted music, then you can just turn out some music in another tab. I don't know. If it bothers you a lot, then please tell me in the comments. Then I will try to find out which track it is that is doing that all the time. And then we will have music just without that one track. Revoked Leibach. Okay. What is that? What is happening now? A claim? Vassal revoked title. You have gained a personal claim on the Vojislavievich house banner. Oh, she is inside... Oh. What is she doing there? I think that is something I would not like to have. Guess we could steal the artifact. Because we consider... well, of course we consider them a house of their own, but we also consider them a part of Illyria. And for them to, I don't know, raise that banner somewhere else inside the Byzantine Empire, I think that kind of rubs us the wrong way. Yeah, wily Wojnomir will try to get it by sneaky means. So, whom do we have that could help us here? We can have thieves. And Anselperger here would do the job. Let me just quickly see. And oh, look at that. Svjetlana, our new friend, apparently, says he would like to participate in the whole thing. Maybe they talked about this when he was up there, and he was like, oh yeah, I can help you. I have resources for that. He's not doing that personally, but he puts his own resources into this, trying to help us. I guess because we were a nice presence at his coronation. So, oh yeah, it's already fairly fast, right? I think we don't need to be that much faster. Can have a lookout. Oh yeah. And Barnica would be great at this. 89% secrecy. Good stuff. Can we just check and see if Dragos can help us with this as well? Let's take more care of this then. I guess we could invest some... I guess we could just invest some prestige. There we go. That's not really hurting us. There we go. And then answer Perga. And alright, okay, yeah, okay, she would be a bit expensive. But yeah, how about Anthe is part of that? There you go, 10 days until next phase. Yeah, this should be fairly easy. Fairly easy. Oh yeah, and by the way, I think I can ingratiate her family again. We gain that one. Yeah, I think that's alright. They're not really a threat anymore, the Trpimirovićes. Alright, Claudia is doing a hunt. Good for her. Our hawks will make short work of their prey. Need to leave for that in 4 months, so it can take a bit of time. Yeah, the question is, would he still do that? I think he would. Mainly then, I guess, to seek some yeah, maybe like being out in the open, you know, staying healthy, that kind of thing. And she has also restored order. Oh, but now there's another... What's happening here then? Something else happened here. Ugh, okay. 4 months. Alright. By the way, he's really... Oh yeah, okay, I guess we had that before, right? That he was so terribly bad at this. Can we ask for someone else to do this? But I guess we don't really have someone to take that job. Do we find someone? Apparently not. He would be the Chrysanthos. He is a Catholic. And I guess we like him well enough. Then there's a Serbian man. Don't think he's as good. I think it actually would make for a interesting choice to have a Greek man as the Archbishop of Illyria. I think that is a statement. Right. I guess... Let me just quickly check. It's the script that I created myself. So these 1,180 here. I guess we just have 1,200. I need to detract that from him then. And I should just update the script. Because obviously that's not his personal money. That is not currently here. Okay, I guess he needs to be at our court first, or arrive at our court first, in order for us to do that. That one here is still... Yeah, still some time in the future. So, arrived at your court. Let me just check if that works now. Yes. So, I will do that. And that should be working. Yes. He's Chrysanthos. Right, so I need to pin his character. And I need to pin characters for edit. And then we can go to this menu here. That's from the Divine Intervention cheat menu. Right. I guess we can put this at 200. I guess he's fine with -10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I guess we can clear the pins. I guess we can also unpin him. He is, I guess, currently at our court still. And I really don't have anything for him to do. So I'm very, very sorry, but you have to go. Alright. I guess with that one we could go for 10 advantages. Oh, what's happening here, by the way? What's that? Inspired work. I hear the footsteps of someone approaching me from behind and turn around to see Kralj Kumica looking all kinds of excited. Husband, she eagerly calls out to me as she closes the distance between us and dips her head in a perfunctory bow. Oh, you don't have to do that for me. It's done, my first draft. The manuscript is forced into my hands before I can say anything. A cursory glance reveals vast scenic landscapes and passages about wanderlust. It's clear that Kumica has found her inspiration. Aww. Yes, of course. Of course we are fostering that. She should write. Her skill is legendary and renowned throughout the world. She's also called the poet now. Oh, 300 gold, but it's for her. It is for her. And he knows that she will be great. I guess I could walk over. And as we do see, we don't need any guides anymore because our peaceful lands allow us to just travel in peace. She coming with us, by the way? Yes, she is! That is great news, because that might give us a good event. Right, I guess they were all waiting for me. No, they were not. They're still... Ah, Kumica is also coming. That makes sense. So I guess we can end that one here. And there we go. We do have the Svjetlana house banner now. I don't think we can display it, right? Oh, no, we can. We can. That's good. There we go. Yeah, I think that works well for us. That is now... It's not the symbol that we, I don't know, own House Svjetlana, but rather that we are the rulers of Serbia. And that is the closest that we have, really, for that. Right. The party is called to assemble as dawn breaks over the camp in the hills near Ragusa. With any luck, we'll find a husk of hares, and our hawks will have great sport. Okay. So we are looking for hares. It's a bit trivial, but it's fun. Nevertheless. Yeah, he's having fun, clearly. So much fun. Why don't we get an event? Hello. Ah, okay. Banica Claudia's game master signaled the party to hush. We have arrived at the release spot. Okay, it's time, I guess. Not sure we don't get any other events here. Okay, so we didn't find any hares. Why did I not get any event? Because he was in poor health, so he couldn't participate? I'm not sure. Okay. Let us leave the adventure behind for now. I was about to do something. I forgot what it was. Huh? There's something here. No. I had something in mind. Oh, right, yeah, okay, because she just stopped and then we can go to train commanders. Yeah. Please do that. Zetveni Obichai. The Harvest Festival. Alright, okay, yeah, I guess we had that before. And we observe the harvest songs. Well, I guess we listen to them. So, that's an observation. Unless we're lip reading. Okay. Back home. There we are. Yeah, could hold a feast. Ah, there we go. My wife, Kumica, approaches me with her arms full of scrolls and manuscripts. I guess she wouldn't say Your Highness. She's like, husband, there are so many areas that are worthy of attention. Religion, education, not to mention the art of writing itself. You know what? Honey, do what you want to do. Do what your muse is yearning for. And she's like, but my muse is you. So what are you yearning for? We will see. We will see what she's coming up with. I guess it's going to be brilliant. Ah, still get another perk. Faith conversion cost. Oh yeah, scholarly circles is quite nice. There we go. Let's look at that. 28 learning. That's quite good. Could declare wars. Okay. I could bring the Papal States on the tribute. Well, no, that's not a Voynimir thing to do. I'm not sure if that's a Josip thing to do. Maybe if the Pope rubs him the wrong way. There we are. She is... right, she is the daughter of Johannes. There we go. Ah! There we go. Oh, Mechthild died in childbirth. That's very tragic. And now... Croatia is held by Franjo. Good stuff. You know, I was thinking of what I could do, actually, was to ask him to found a new cadet house. So the game crashed here, and I had to restart. I had to load the autosave, so I played until the 6th of May again, and basically the same things happened, only that directly after Mechthild died, I got the prompt to name or dedicate the book to her, and I think that was appropriate. That's why we have more renown. That's what happened. Anyways, okay, so what the problem was, I tried to use a function that apparently is a bit buggy, and that is asked to found a new cadet house. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, maybe try that again after this session, see if it's... Sometimes these things just happen on the spot for some reason, and then other times they work, so... yeah, not sure. By the way, what's Plavanik doing? Why is he beating himself with a whip? I guess he witnessed us doing that at some point, right? That's a thing that Voinomir has done as well in the past. Although he should actually... Why is he still having these when he could... Because I have that mod installed, right? Where you lose some of your negative traits or your stress traits when you are not stressed for a long time. Anyways, it's fine. Okay, so let's just hop right in again. Everything else played out as normal, or as it already did in the first game. Oh, look at this! Tonight's gathering in the split Great Hall was a relatively quiet affair. No outbursts, no drama, just my family enjoying a moment of relative peace. More surprisingly, perhaps, I spotted Josip and Anthe actually talking. Both were well into their cups, it's true, but when I heard my son laugh at one of his rival's jokes, I started to wonder if there wasn't a chance their rivalry could finally be put to bed, perhaps with some assistance. I guess that is something he might do, or we just leave it to them. I think. Try to convince them, because that is... we don't know what the percentage is here, right? Or if they would, or if they don't do that. And that is him. I guess he does have these plans, his wily nature and so on. But at the same time, he would also want to... You know what? That's a classic case for rolling the die. It's a 2, so he tries to convince them. Yes, and it works! Oh, that is great, actually. That brings us closer to our goal that we have still. Right, Franjo is again the ban of Croatia. Ingratiate family. Oh, look at her. She's at a +9 now. And, okay. Arrange introduction. Strategitissa Bistrina of Calabria. A Vojislavievich, would you have it? I mean, very, very capable. I just don't think that I would like to marry into the Byzantine Empire. Again, we would want to have a wife that would help him. Not like us, who cannot be helped anymore. Damn it. Yeah. So I'm sorry, but I will decline this. That did sound a bit reasonable. So yeah. How's it looking? Ah, okay, we're already done with that one. How about we upgrade the mines? By the way, that one here. I could upgrade that one here, right? That's something to keep in mind. Offer courtier. Oh, that is Kumica. Offering us her caravan master. I think she did that before, right? And she doesn't have that many courtiers, so I'm not sure. I will decline this again. Maybe she doesn't like him? No, doesn't seem to be the case. I decline. It's fine, but you don't have to help me, dear niece. We are well off. Or are we? Yeah, look at him. Look at him being excellent. With his Morosini children. Should we have a high almoner again? Court poet. Oh, I guess we don't really have something for Anthe to do at this point, right? Ah, and I think she was the architect at some point. Yeah, that's where she's really good at. So, is there anything we can do for her? Maybe have her as a court poet. Yep. Ah, could even use that one again. Look how much that costs. Jesus Christ. But I guess at this point where we have lots of people who are theoretically helping us. Not in range. Oh, not in range? Why is that not in range then? I thought they were helping us. And it does work here for some reason. Not in range, but here it is. I don't know how that system works. Yeah, okay. Because that one here is directly opposite of that one. And the Basileus is actually promoting. Oh, and it is really inside. And he is spreading a legend. So, do I throw money at this? That's the big question here. Because it's quite a lot of money, so I guess no. I let her write poetry, right? Can't do anything wrong with writing poetry. I hope so. She was swayed again. I guess I will just run this through until it's not possible anymore. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the Šubić now. Where are the where are the Krasimirovićes? Right, of the Krasimirović family, that's why he is yeah, I guess we can do that. And maybe I already switch and start swaying him now. So they don't have an appointment currently, that's why he's a bit peeved. But we don't put him in the council. Oh, I guess we can put that one back to disrupt schemes. Right. That's 3 years left. That's good stuff. I guess, yeah, this is going to take a long time, right? But it's fine. It's not like I need him to do anything else, really. Right, has begun to learn. That is... how about her? I don't think she needs to learn that, but Italian. That is a nice thing to learn for her. So I hope that Josip will come around in time. Because I still... Do we have someone at court that he could potentially marry? Just for me to check if... No, that's just our... Yeah, I guess there are a few, but I'm not sure if they would show up. Well, they, by the way. Daughters of... Ah, okay. That is, I don't know who that is. She was at our court for a moment. Okay. And now the daughters are here. Alright, okay, yeah, they're twins. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess she came to the court pregnant or something like that. I guess that is what happened. Yeah, nice. Both clever girls. We like to have those at our court. So if I did this now, and well, the list is long, obviously, but is there anyone here that is from our court? Can I sort it like that? Dynasty claims. Well, I guess they are all under 16, so I have to look here. But I think none of them are actually girls from our court, right? So my thinking is, again, if I release Anthe as a hostage and then call her back to my court because she's my friend, then she would not appear, I think, in this selection here. I guess there are okay other choices in here. But I think that's still the option for me. I think that's the option I would like to take. So yeah, that's why I'm waiting for him to say, yeah, okay, I'm fine with marrying, because then I can do the whole thing. I convince him, can't I? I can't be like, I need you to marry. Oh, he has. Ah, yeah, equip your milk tooth, boy. Ah, yep. Oh, we can upgrade the legend. There we go, and I guess we will do that. There we go. And now the question is, do we actually abandon here? We would need 300 baronies to actually go through. And you know, as we do see, this is a bit weird. Like, we can't apparently... Like, we can go here, but not here. If any one of you knows why, then please tell me, because I do not know what's happening. Maybe it's because they are not the Jura lands? But these are the Jura lands, and it is not possible to go to spread the legend in here either. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. And, yeah, I guess the question is just like, do we get the building or not? So, okay. I guess it's a gamble, but there you go. So be it. Yes. We do get the legendary building. Good stuff. Good stuff. So the only place really where we can build it, because we already have buildings here, and also in Stari Trgovište, we will build it in Knin. That's a nice spot. Yeah, that's the only possible one. There we go. And now we could have a legendary shrine in here. As you see, it's quite nice. And I can evangelize the realm. With a little encouragement, the non-believers of the realm could be encouraged to worship the way I do, converting vast swathes of your realm to your faith. Oh, that is great. You know what, though? I think I think we could just wait these 3 years. Well, if he's still around by that time, right? That's the... What's happening here again? Why do we not have full control? Here. Huh? What's happening here? A Thieves Guild. Ah, okay. Ah. Right. Yeah, well, we do know that he gets this timer, so that's fine. There we go. My dear husband, my wife Kumica smiles and gestures me over with ink-stained hands. My book, my masterpiece is finished. Behold! This book contains modest observations and extravagant illustrations detailing the anatomy of the human body. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of interlaced knot patterns. There we go. Look at that. Learning +1, health, small boost, prestige, and learning lifestyle experience. Great stuff. I guess we will equip that one right away. That's a cord artifact. I think we do have 2 books, right? And of course, that is... Ah, right, okay. Josip Skalin. Oh, that one is good, right? Domain taxes +3. But I think it's, in our case, like that is really what we want to have. Like both of these books here, giving us another health boost, giving us some learning experience, and of course we want to show this book to the world that our wife has created. Right. Oh, a devious gambit. A dispute between 2 of my vassals threatens to escalate into a feud. My marshal suggests a straightforward ruling to end it, but I see something more interesting. With careful maneuvering, I could play them against each other and turn this to my advantage. A few chosen words and promises could have them both competing for my favor. Neither would get exactly what they want, but both would believe they were winning. It is a clever and elegant solution that requires true cunning. Of course, there's always the boring option of simply being direct. Ugh, poof. Let me just roll for that one. It's a 3, so he will try to be a bit devious about it. Ah, against the air in training trade. Good stuff. There we go. My scheme was a masterpiece of manipulation. By playing my two feuding vassals against each other, I have not only ended their dispute, but have also maneuvered them both into making significant concessions to the crown. My own power has been greatly enhanced, and the realm is more stable for it. They are none the wiser, each believing they have gained a subtle victory. My court is impressed by my deft handling of a volatile situation. They see a ruler of great cunning and political skill. The art of rule is a game, and I am a master player. Yes, you are. Who's a good boy? Who's a powerful ruler? I guess the, where is the option? That option here is only available while he lives. Well, the thing is, do I really need that? Because it's obviously highly expensive, and we do have great books already. The only thing would be if that was a journal. That would be great. Oh, what do we have here? My serene liege, I should like you to know just how honored and grateful I would be for the chance to govern Croatia on your behalf. Interesting. Yeah. There she is. At 61 years of age. Ah, they're both a bit... Ah, because of the reduction here. I see. Well, I guess I'm going to need to sway him as well. I think I'm still going to decline this. I guess I could accept because it would be a... you know, he's 17. I don't expect him to die anytime soon, and she will. So maybe this is just a way of saying, yeah, okay. well, it will never be realized anyway. By the way, there's no heir, right? The Svjetlana family will be gone after this one. Svjetlana. Yeah. So accept or decline. I guess accepting is the wily move. Declining is the more, you know what? Yeah, okay. You've made your point. Right. I guess I could... maybe I get the salary option here again. And then I could actually look to be a bit more generous now that we have our money back. Oh, what? Oh. My messengers have been duly delivering my honeyed words to the Trpimirović estate for weeks now, yet the expected response has failed to materialize. At last a missive bearing Lord Tolislav's seal is put before me, but without the winning words I awaited. Good Voinomir, none would deny the power and glory of House Gušić, but we are not your lapdogs. Ui, ui, ui. Not even calling me by my rightly title, is he? That's a bit of an affront. So... Oh, Zering and Gušić damaged because Udalrich became rivals with Adam. Yeah, he's doing things, right? That's why we don't like him that much. We do like him because he's our son. But he's also, you know, not the nicest person. Highly devious. And not in a good manipulative way. I guess. We have another wedding celebration. Alright, yeah, okay, that is our grandson, Voinomir. Right. And he is lovers with his wife. That's nice. Dubica. Okay. He is doing things. Oh, he can actually hold 5 domains now. Wow. Guess that makes him a lot of money. Oh, the Deer of Vrabosna. Okay. Yeah, gaining quite the treasury from it. Ah, we do have a new pope. Lazzaro. And he loves us. Because of personal diplomacy. Good stuff. Can she go and befriend him? Yeah, I guess I would like to have friendly relations with the Pope, but yeah, we're currently doing this because you're still swaying. Okay. Okay. Anything new in here? Aha! Teutonic Order has been called by Count Velido of Aleppo. Interesting. Ah, okay, defending as a peasant uprising. That would mean we still have order restored. Oh! Oh, wow! Would you look at that? That's quite the Jerusalem going on there. And they have actually captured Mecca. But left it under the rule of a Muslim ruler. It's quite clever, actually. So that way, the king of Jerusalem would be, this kind of warden for not only the holy site in Jerusalem, but also Mecca. Interesting. Well, that was a successful crusade. Josip was part of that, wasn't he? There's always some place, right, where there's, you know what, this time I know. We don't do it anymore. This is like this cartoon where, you know, there's holes in the ship and you put a finger in them, and then once you do, another hole pops up. Not playing that game. Right, okay, what do we say? We admire his youthful vigor. Okay. I guess I'll just keep it short and professional. He doesn't seem so vigorous to me. Or is he... What's his health? I guess it's still fine, but not, you know, great. Right. He came of age. Morosini. Guess there's not much for him to do. Guess we'll have people leaving our court again if we just... Yeah, we have 30 courtiers, right? So, You marry some people. Oh, yeah. I need to reset that one. What's that one? Oh, we can hold court. Yeah, I always like to hold court. Go ahead, gesture for the first in line to approach. Bantolislav storms to the front of my throne room. My friend, many think Chika should become your successor over... What? Over Josip? It is known across Kraljevstvo of Illyria, your help, Josip, so offends as to make offense a skill. The bloody villain lingers outside of taverns and taunts drunken peasants into fights. What? I can hardly believe that. Several have died in these brawls where he kills for sport. I'm sure he will deny having done this. A wolfish grin spreads across Josip's face. Oh yes, I absolutely did. Okay. Okay. Well, we do see that Josip is a problematic person of his own. But I don't think... I mean, he lacks the kind of good-heartedness, I guess. He's not someone who would think that a ruler necessarily has to be a nice person. And... Well, but I guess the whole setup here is not something that we would condone. So I guess that last option here is out of the question. I guess that one is the one, right? Being imperfect means the soldiers see him as one of them. So we try to rationalize it, right? While having some doubts about how he conducts his affairs. So what, again... The bloody villain lingers outside of taverns and taunts drunken peasants into fights. And several have died in these brawls. And he's like, oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's quite villainous behavior. Also a bit petty. Like, you could do that with, like, different people. You don't have to do that with peasants at a tavern. That's a bit, you're a prince, my dear boy. Try to incite some kind of thing between some Jupans, right? Anyways, okay, yeah, being perfect means the soldiers see him as one of them. And that's apparently very good for him, because now he gets some bonuses, but I don't see them now. Now, he does have the reckless trait now, okay. My vassal, Stanko of Croatia, stands before me, along with a Catholic monk. Vague memories of this case spring to mind. Some dispute over the departed Ban Vukilo's wishes. Okay. Vukilo. Ah, that was his father. Stanko erupts. Krali, be assured these promises of land are pure falsehoods. My father may have given alms here and there, but the whole Jupania of Lika, it is plainly absurd. The monk clears his throat. My name is Pavle, your grace, from the Church of Bug. We speak true. Vukilo was a pious man. He spent much time with us before he found the peace of the Lord in heaven. Ban Stanko rolls his eyes, reddening with anger. Well, he was content and peaceful and calm. He also allowed, I guess, for his own monk son to rule. I guess that was due to him. Becomes a theocracy. Get a strong hook on him. I think I like that one here better. That's the kind of... Okay, yeah, compromise, please. A markedly disgruntled Ban Dragos hurries to your throne. My liege, I have a right to the Jupania of Soli, no matter what anyone else might say. Will you support my claim and have your friend Ban Tolislav relinquish what does not belong to him? What? He is up here. I guess he has a terrible lot of claims. But then again, that is the Banovina of Slavonia. There is nothing here that would justify granting him that. So no, I guess we will look for a... no war, please. I guess we could just... Do not interfere. Oh, maybe he's just like... No, he would, of course, he would not just say that. He would explain that to him. So I will choose that option here. Also making sure that we don't get the same conflict in the future. Oh yeah, okay. We have that at level 8 for some time now. Right, okay, he's in the positives. Either way, yeah. Oh, 20 months. There we go. Yeah, I guess we're not doing that much, but that's fine. I guess Voinomir, like being 60 now, being in poor health, he would not overdo it. Recently, the donkeys bred in Zadar have gained a reputation for being reliable and capable beasts of burden, even when compared to other donkeys from elsewhere, thanks to long-term efforts by the commoners there. Some people may look down on donkeys for being less elegant and less majestic than the horse, but only a fool would deny their usefulness. At any rate, thanks to this reputation, merchants are even exporting a decent number of these donkeys to faraway lands. Oh, that's nice. For as long as any county in your domain has the dependable donkeys county modifier, you will have access to the decision to purchase dependable donkeys to acquire character modifiers that provide various economic and military benefits. Okay. Oh. Well, that's quite nice, actually, because that means we get more tax. Oh, what do we have here? The sound of a bag of coins is one that is difficult to mistake. Banica Diminica opens the door, observing two courtiers chatting in hushed whispers. My liege, or uncle, what a resplendent estate this is. The servants have been marveling at the olive grove since the morn. Dimica gestures vaguely in its direction. It would be my great pleasure to assist you in ensuring we get the full benefit out of it. Ah, okay. Ointment production to the Gusic estate. We need every coin in order to keep this. Yeah, in the past I said I won't do this. Because again, we will lose it. Inevitably when we change to feudalism. And it's just like for a 0.3, it's just so much gold. I guess we get a plague resistance +4. It's a... No, I don't think I'm convinced about this. Yeah, it's a bit of meta gaming, obviously. But it's also, like, I guess we could justify it with its humble nature and so on. Like, it's fine as it is, right? It's doing its thing. Our estate is very profitable, so I guess he would say that we don't need to invest in this. So do we do this? It's obviously mighty expensive, but at the same time, we don't have really anything else to invest in, so... And, well, let's see. Let's see what comes out of it, because that should be a great outcome. My vassal Nada greets me with a pleased smile. Her reading lamp has almost run out of oil. Highness, she says, as she puts down a beautifully ornated book. We've made sure of keeping track of every little thing, every deed, every battle, every adventure, and every romance. All of it, she continues, recorded for the ages. There we go. Diplomacy +2, learning +2, and renown plus 0.12. Yeah, that's reasonably good. Yeah, thing is, again, sadly it's a court artifact. I would have liked this to be a journal. There should be, maybe I will install some kind of mod that allows you to turn a book that's for court into a journal, right? Because, yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Like this one, for example, that could just be a book that you carry around with you. But I guess for now, we'll just keep those in place. Let me just look at this. He is very close again. Can we just make sure that he stays in place? Yeah. Alright, okay, yeah, okay. I guess we still have this kind of... That should be it then. Yeah, that's the two books. Both are great, right? But only if we were someone specializing in stewardship and not needing the health. We do need the health. Indecipherable. Today I happened to stumble on Philippe writing a letter to someone. Who's the letter for? I asked him out of curiosity. Oh, just a merchant I owe a few coins to, he said. I'm sending this letter with the coins to thank him for his services. I looked over the letter and realized my eyebrow when I saw the handwriting. I've always known he had bad handwriting, but today it seemed particularly atrocious. To be blunt, it was horrible handwriting, as I couldn't comprehend any of the words. If I were to put it another way, an illiterate, blind, drunk monkey would have been able to write more letterly than Philip. He's talking himself into a rage here. I know I don't write that well, he admits, as if reading my mind, but it's not too bad, is it? Oh yes, give him constructive criticism on how to improve his handwriting. There we go. I guess he appreciates that. He's also someone I think that should go to monastery, right? As I age, the never-ending day-to-day tasks associated with ruling Illyria grow more and more wearisome. My advisors tell me there is no shame in turning to my heir for assistance. Josip resides here at the castle, after all, with no title of his own. He could stand in from time to time to dispense justice from the Great Hall, or even represent me when meeting with delegations from around the Kraljestvo. I admit it might be a relief to have more time to rest, but is Josip truly ready for such responsibilities? I think he should be. But is he? Regresses! That was like a... Okay. Keep calm. He's not going to get that trait. Right. Oh yeah, that's the twins. What did I just want to do with him? Oh yeah, I wanted to send him to the monastery, right? What do we have here? My grandson, Franjo, has married... Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay. And I could plan a feast, but just now that is not possible for me, I think. I think we... Or is it that we pay that out of the treasury? Not so sure now. Well, I guess we could have a look. No. Well, let's be sure. No, that's our own money. And I said you don't have the coin, but I will send them a message to congratulate the couple. So what do we have here? Oh. Oh, interesting. So, Tomislav Trpimirović has taken over Croatia. Very interesting. After the death of Stanko. Yeah, and I guess he would like to take over that position. Though I guess what we could do is putting Dragos in that position now because he's a beast. Absolute beast. And then, yeah, reconciling with Helena and giving her a position. Yeah, that's good stuff. Right. Well, that's the good thing is now that the Šubićes here are down to 2 Banovinas. And there's our daughter Chica coming of age. Always the clever child, Chica proved time and time again over the course of her studies that she had a natural affinity for careful planning and more than a little misdirection. She now knows a lot of ways to get what she wants. Most importantly, she is highly aware of the political implications of those wants. Alright. So, I guess we should find a marriage for her soon. But I guess we would want a marriage for her to someone that is, that she would actually like. I guess that one here is a bit, that's my grandnephew. No, they'll be first cousins. Or second cousins? Yeah, second cousins, I guess. My daughter and... my grandnephew. Yeah, okay. Well, it might be possible. But yeah, I guess we should have another marriage for her. Again, there's not much else in here that where I would say yes, that's the one. I guess what I would like to have, a Rurikid. Well, if it's not a Rurikid, that would actually be a ruler. Or if it was, then I would go ahead. No, but that's only a duchy. What's he doing? Jimena? Count. No. Again, like what? Yeah. Okay, they're running out of time. I think this is a bug. So... it is cheating, but again, I don't consider that much cheating because it isn't helping me at all. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm just correcting what the game is doing wrong. I think it's... no... ah, tertiary character. There you go. Do I have to first break the betrothal? Yes. There we go. That's you know. It's a buggy situation, and they would be allowed to marry, I think, because they don't have direct... yeah. Oh, wait. His... ah, now I see it. They do have the same grandparents. I did not see that before, so they are first cousins. But I guess if you know, it's all right now. I'm not thinking about this twice now. Okay, so we have some flux over here. That's fine. That's not likely not coming to us. Yeah, it's just a minor outbreak. We have more Gušićes. Good. Another marriage at court. Alright, that's the Knez of Nin, who's already a bit, I see what you're doing there. How's Johannes doing, by the way? Good. Still good. We can sponsor someone. Very competent. Wants to make a shield. Ah, right. I guess we can have another shield. That would look very symmetrical. Oh, what's that? Converted from Swabian to Slavonian. Interesting. Godzilla. Alright, okay, yeah. Just doing some stuff here, because he could only hold one domain. Learning perk! I guess we just go through with it then. I guess we can do that once more. Yeah. If I had the nudity option on, he would be naked right here. I noticed Blanca and Anselperga whispering in a shadowy corner before they approached me with a sly, self-satisfied grin. So actually they're kind of like, you know, interrupting him right now. Your Grace, we believe we have stumbled upon a profitable opportunity. They suggest we invite a famously rich but hopelessly gullible merchant to a friendly game of dice. They have devised an ingenious system of signals with the serving staff that will guarantee the merchant's coin purse ends up significantly lighter to the great benefit of my treasury. Okay. And I do that by paying. Now, you know what? No. Oh, the throes of passion. Her beauty makes me tremble with desire, still after all these years. Aww. Yeah, someone said maybe we should do the romance plot and something. Yeah, I don't think it's that fitting when he's that old, because that one requires you to literally do knightly stuff, right? I guess I could just say, nah, I'm not doing it all the time, but then it's kind of... Yeah. I think lover and friend already implies a very, very deep connection. A blessed has passed. All right. Good for him. Oh, Kumica has died. That is now my grandnephew. And I guess now we cannot have this connection anymore. Which is a shame, because they were great when they helped us. Guess, can I do anything else? Provincial armies. They all have their provincial army. Yep. And I guess that's that. Oh, I do still have the option to station somewhere. Where then? Oh! In our... We don't have anyone here. That's a bit weird. Where do we keep all of our men? They are stationed. Well, I guess then we have the pikemen from Dalmatia right here. Weird. Okay. Oh, she is inspired. I guess it's a bit too costly right now. She wants to forge regalia. Consider the master. I guess we do not terribly need that. Vitor Babilius. That's a nice name. Oh, that's not him. No, gone now. Daughter has been taught, all good stuff. I still hope he will say, hey, I'm okay with marrying now. And we can trigger the whole thing. I guess he's not doing us that favor. Should we take that into account? Right? That... Maybe that he shouldn't marry at all? A sigh of relief as Svjetlana, the quarrelsome of the now, I guess, defunct title of the Svacic family, has died. Yeah, she was a character. Only daughter of Ban Peta, who was quite the character too, as we do see here. He, certainly someone who also was murderous, executing, well, first kidnapping, I think, and then executing Claudia Trpimirović. And then his daughter kind of one-upped him in her kill count. And she murdered two Trpimirovićes, which is Kastimir, and of course Božena, the then wife of our brother Josip. And also that dude here. That was her own husband. I guess she didn't like him. That's just how she conducted her affairs. She does have children, of course. Oh, but they are... Oh, I guess... Question is, do I want to have them at my court? Although I think why not, right? They are... not terrible. Like they don't... That would have him and him. I guess that's fine. I guess we don't want to have the Morosini just being out on the street. That's not nice for them, certainly. She is, of course, married. He is also around. I guess we can also invite him to court. We can make him monk, maybe. Yeah, I think that's my campaign now. Trying to limit the influence of the Morosini. As we do see here, 19 living members. Although it's a bit harsh, right? I think that would be... He would definitely not like it. Like, he has served us for a long time. That is his only son. So I think that would be a bit rude. Not very nice to someone who has served us for such a long time. I guess in the quite contrary, we should look for a good marriage for him. Maybe to someone that kind of shares... Like, who is maybe one of the twins. Like, they have the same traits, basically, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Right, there you go. Oh, who else? Right. And that is the... Yeah, when he comes to court, he will definitely... I'll make him monk. How are we doing on the building situation? Okay, we can sponsor her now. Question is, do I want that? Guess we can at least this time see to it that we have a bit of extra gold before we do something like that. As we remain flexible. A motto for the ages. I can hear my beneficiary Kyriake muttering to herself from across the hall. I need something great, something epic to make my creation stand out from the uninspired masses. But what? Just what? When her spirited eyes meet mine, she breaks out into a huge smile and waves to me. Highness, what an amazing idea. Just perfect. What do you think of adding your family's motto to your commission? Oh, yes, of course. All right. There we go. Earning more renown. By the way, that is very costly, right? Yeah. 750. Although I think Kneen would also be the first one that I would let go. Because we have 22 stewardship. Josip does not. He's at 12, that's alright. He will be able to hold 3. And I think I would like to keep studied Digivošte, because that is, 6.5, and that is a 4.17, so yeah. And we can still get more out of this one. That's a 7 point, and that's also a 6 point, yeah. A practical proposal. 3 of my most pragmatic councillors, Diminica, Helena, and Claudia, have approached me with a blunt proposal. They argue that sentimentality is a luxury we cannot afford, and that the realm must be strengthened by any means necessary. They propose instituting a scroungers tax on the landless, the infirm, and the elderly. They claim it will encourage the idle to find work. And those who cannot, well, they will no longer be a drain on the resources that could be better spent on the army. Oh dear God. That is... harsh and necessary. The infirm and the elderly. Encourage them to work. That's another word for it. Oh... I mean, he is a wily man, but I guess he's sympathetic currently, because he too is in poor health, and he... You know what? No, that's a line I would not cross. That's too diabolical. That's something Josip might do, because he apparently delights on the pain and suffering of the smaller men. Secrets of Nature. My personal physician Stefania is a skilled herbalist, knowledgeable about healing and harmful plants alike. At more than one occasion, she has offered to share her expertise with me. The offer is intriguing, but I know Archbishop Chrysanthos is distrustful of charms and potions. He believes that Satan uses them for his own nefarious purposes. Yeah, I guess that's where his cynical nature comes in, right? So he does not believe that, and it's fine. Yeah. I think he's much more interested in doing something here. Herbalist. Yeah, quite nice. I'll take it. There we go. Oh, Stefania is spending among another late night, categorizing plants and brewing potions. I am paging through one of her worn tomes when I discover a paragraph which would make Archbishop Chrysanthos froth at the mouth. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think that's more him. Right? Yeah. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if she, I don't know, prays at the altar of demons. She's doing a great job, and that is all he cares about. What a sight. It is said that there are 200 rooms inside, and all their doors are made of solid gold. And in the basement... greetings, your highness. A man as plain as could be stops in the middle of my garden. A small child is hiding behind his clothes. We're just merely having a tour of the estate, as the locals are marveled by its magnificence. Huh? Right, okay. Yeah, that's the kind of way that peasants were talking about palaces and castles and so on, because they could never be inside, right? So you always were intrigued of like what's happening inside there. There's this castle around where I live. It's all in ruins now. But there are some local legends still about it. Like one saying that there's a tunnel that connects the castle to one of the villages. And another that said that the castle had famously 7 cellars. It's kind of like a mega dungeon. And in one of them was a plow made of solid gold. And I love that kind of folklore. Anyways, okay, so that's what he's talking to with his child here. Yeah. I guess we had that before, right? His humble nature would lead him to sometimes would like to have people around him, like, even though he's a bit possessed. Maybe he does not know that necessarily, just from meeting him once. Maybe he does, yeah. Just say, okay, how about you come to stay at my court? Oh, malnourished as well. Yeah. Come, have some food. My friend Kumica stops me in the hall with a beaming smile. Ah, there you are, Voinomir. I've just spoken to Kyriake. I heard she is making a shield for you. I couldn't resist a visit to her armory. I talked to her about how to meet your expectations. I think you will like the results. Yeah, of course. She is always doing great. Full trust in the abilities of my wife. Alright, nearly done. Court has been taught by Neda. Good stuff. Alright, yeah, that's the twins. Schwaniger Önigen. Right. He does have a wife and kids now. Good. Oh, time for prayer. Tonight's feast at Split was a fairly dull affair, a matter not aided overly by my niece, Diminica, deciding this was a good evening in which to deliver a lengthy sermon to the rest of the family on the importance of Catholic virtue. I guess she had caught wind of, like, what I was researching here. I tried my best to avoid rolling my eyes too many times, even as most others in the room stared longingly at their drinks or started nodding off. Diminica had at least one member of the family won over. Her sister Banica Claudia, who appeared delighted and cheered Diminica on long after the point where she otherwise might have stopped. By the end of the evening, when most of the family had long since quietly retreated, the two could be seen engaging in enraptured religious debate on the other side of the hall. Yeah, you do you. You do you. They have become friends. How nice for them. Yeah, I guess it's the last of them, right? The last two daughters. Our dear beloved brother. Oh. Even though my wife is a part of my court, it is not often we get to spend the day together. Today, however, was not a day like most others. It was quiet in the castle for once, and most of the court was well occupied with unimportant matters. Kumica came to me quietly. I know just the place we can be alone, she whispered. She took me deep into the gardens, and though I looked around for the groundskeepers, I saw none. I sent them away, Kumica said. How she managed such a feat, I didn't ask and didn't care, as the day that followed is neither of us is likely to soon forget. Isn't that sweet? That's why I mean I don't need the a romance option here necessarily. They already behave like a very, very sweet couple. So there we go. They lose some stress, that yeah, I guess fine, and they lie together. Four months. Oh, see, it's down to 18 years. Started at 27, right? So I guess he's much better. Oh, not much better, but he is better. 40. Damn it. That's really good. My friend Shimon died. Alright. There we go. Your Highness, my beneficiary Kyriake waves me over to a covered armor stand. She is trying hard to keep a professional demeanor, but I can see the fire in her eyes as she tells me her work is done. With a flourish, she rips the fabric covering away, and my eyes grow wide. A wooden shield of excellent craftsmanship, constructed from sturdy walnut planks and bound together with a rim of wrought iron. The edge is inlaid with boar tusk and painted with the images of mythological beasts. I think that's the same description we had with the other one. Magnificent, nonetheless. Oh. But apparently, it doesn't go in that slot. Ugh. So I guess... I guess we can put it in that place, but we just exchanges for 0.08 renown. Oh, but at least it has our little symbol on it. So I like it anyway. It's fine. Ah, she has come of age. You should find someone. Maybe marrying a Morosini would be okay. Someone that would fit. Alright, he is the one, actually, that I wanted to send... what? Why? Ah, he's cynical. Not his calling. Ugh. Okay. He wouldn't do that either. I guess in that case, I just have him hanging around and see what's happening. I guess I can have the two of them marry. There you go. Ah. As our Order of the Teutonic Order, the Order of the Teutonic Order, grow, we need more land from which to organize our defense of the Catholic faith. The Powiat of Okic is perfectly suited to our purpose. Where is that? Up here. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Yeah. Oh. Udbina. I mean, yeah. Sure. Okay. What's this? Just below us, Your Highness, Anselperga fetches me, sweat running down her forehead as we talk. There you go. The workers have found some tunnels under the servants' quarters, spreading out in all directions. What I see is astounding. This is not something that any of our masons could have built. There's a much ancient presence in these walls. Stone so old it crumbles. Oh. That is interesting. That means, I guess we find some hidden tunnels below the Palatium, right? Yeah, I guess. What is that then? Fast track. Also fires enemy also face 20 days slower. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. And we do get it for 15 years. Great stuff. I mean, we now have the money, right? It's a fluke, but we have the money, so we might as well do it, because we do want to have something to remind everyone of the greatness of our brothers. So we do want to construct this. Yeah, we are. How long does it take? 7 months only. Yeah, I guess that's due to Kumica being great at what she does. Wedding at court. Oh, Discord. That was not my intention. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. Alright, yeah, we do have some money again. Like, I want her to feel useful. That's mainly why I'm doing this. I mean, what else could we really do with all the money that we are making? I'm still waiting for, because I don't want to pay the well, I could pay the influence, but I don't know what else I would need it for. Some of my advisors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I'm complaining to Kumica when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. Few lessons might sharpen their wits. Oh yeah. Well, I guess they probably find that patronizing. Yeah. Whereas the Archbishop would be fine. I know my nieces. So yeah, okay, yeah, you can do something with Chrysanthos, right? He could need some help doing his. Yeah, I guess it turned from 18 to 15, so good stuff. Right. Oh yeah, I've totally forgot about that my son is also my best friend. That is something to keep in mind, right? So no, we would have never acted against him. Certainly not. Oh yeah, we can. There we go. Usurp the Teme of Machva. Right. It requires 250 treasury. Yeah, okay. No, we don't have it. Oh, damn it. Oh, yes. Soon enough. And we currently can have another holding, actually. There we go. Nah, forget about it. Way too old. And we do not want someone who is already a ruler somewhere else. This is looking great right now, but I'm dreading to see what will happen when he dies. Like, it probably goes to minus 40 again or something like that. More Gušić. Oh. He married him to her and then made her a court jester. I'm not sure what I have to what I think about that. Maybe that's probably his malicious nature, right? He's a bit of an ass. But so is Josip, I guess. I don't know what that says about Voinomir. His children all turning out a bit cruel. Although I don't know about Pravanik. I think he's nice. He's the nice one. Which is why he's definitely out of the picture when it comes to inheriting. He gets to have he will have this one here in a moment. Because yeah, I don't need another I don't need Beograd here. I could just say we usurp. Now we go. And then there we go. Look at that, my boy. Oh, he's so bad. Can only hold one. But yeah, we do have a new ban. Now, I guess what we could now do is go ahead. No, not promote culture. Convince the territory. And then, yeah, annex these two here. And that's it then. Then we are done. Yeah, I mean, even though he did not fight an offensive war, we gained, I guess, these three during his lifetime. So quite successful, actually. Oh, but just by different means. He's a wily man. He knows what to do. I guess I can have more alliances. Nah. Or do I see anything in here that... Oh, yeah, not inside anyway. Count Pietro the Proud of Ferrara. This is 224. No, thank you. Nah. How old is she now? 21. They're both getting older, obviously. Yes, that's still fine. That's not too bad. The other thing would be, like, if he dies, I guess we can marry with Josip because we can choose that then. Although I'm not sure. Whoop. I gained the pilgrim trait. Why? Okay. My physician, Stefania, has recently recommended that I start eating more peaches. I'm sure you might have heard that they are useful for relieving fevers, my lord, Stefania tells me. But don't worry, you're obviously not dealing with that bad of a fever right now. What I'm worried about is that I suspect you might have some chronic issues with your stomach. I don't quite feel like anything is off with my stomach, but I don't say anything yet to allow Stefania to finish. She concludes, I recommend increasing the amount of peaches you consume regularly, as they are known to lubricate the stomach and thus help with digestion and prevent further problems. Okay. Well, it's just 20 gold, right? So, right? Peaches it is. I'll eat more peaches. Thank you. There we go. Josip came to me this morning looking rather sheepish. I know I've said that I want to marry on my own, father, but the truth is that I haven't met a woman worth marrying. Does this mean what I think it means? I asked, smiling. He nodded, saying, yes, I think it's time. If you could find a proper wife for me, I would appreciate it. Good. So, now let's see. I hope this works, but it has worked in the past. It has worked in the past. Returning the hostage. Yes. Oh. Oh, that was a minus 600 otherwise. Sponsored insp. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah, I forgot about that one here. I guess it's not that important, right? Okay, thrown away some money. It's not that big a deal. We also get her mum, her brother, her other brother, and that girl. Not sure why, but okay, yeah. Come on. Ah, she is back. Oh, that was good. Okay, so she immediately came back. Good stuff. And apparently that is something we can now say we could do. So, guess so. Yeah. And then, do we have the money for this? I guess what I would like to have, of course, is a big proper wedding. There we go. 710, but that's the average. I guess I could go down a bit. Do we have some kind of things that we would get rid of? The palaces of the beavers. I guess we can get rid of those. And those pressed violets and foxgloves here. Although I guess I wanted to give them to... Oh, I totally forgot about it. Yeah, I wanted to give them to my children when they marry, right? That's what I said before. Or I did say I want to give that to the girls because that would be... I guess that makes more sense. There is no dowry system in this game, so I'm not like... where is it then? How can I... Huh? Gift... Do I not see that right now? Ah, gift artifact. Jesus Christ. I am just blind. Right, there we go. There you have yours. But the other things here, I guess the beaver thing, I could just sell that one. Palaces of the beavers. There you go. Oh, right, that one here could actually... That's 30 years still. Yeah, I guess... No, that was not what I wanted. Royal Courts. Court, Grania Court, artifacts. Yeah, I'm not going to sell those books. That would be a waste. I guess I could destroy it. If I don't display it, I might as well destroy it, because then they can't come back and want it again. Right? That makes sense. Can we actually sell that one, maybe? No. Just the books. Well, I guess I don't want to sell it. No, I want to destroy it so that they can't claim it anymore. There you go. Alright, that's... I guess we could already have them betrothed. Right? And... For some reason, this is like swapped around. Like, I don't understand why. Like, if I say... okay. it's counterintuitive, right? Because he would say, I want her to marry. So I guess that would then be the dominant side. Like the sender in that case. But no, apparently it's the other way around, and I get to do it this way. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. It's fine. Oh, a wet nurse died in childbirth. Oh, that's very tragic. That was also the wife of Johannes. But I guess his daughter could take that position over. That's quite nice, is it? Taking it from her mother. So it's kind of a hereditary position now. Interesting. Perk. Learn on the job. Yeah, sure. That will give us some... Jesus Christ, look at him. 52! And I mean, do I have that mod installed here already that has the frailty stuff? Ah, no, I don't have that one. He's aging. Aging. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minor penalties to health. So, yeah. They become soulmates. Nice for them. Okay, so he wants to visit Claudia. So I guess, yes, he can do that. Let me just read it. He also came to me this morning with a rather interesting plan. Father, I know you do your best to train me as your heir, but not all of my education can be found here at Split. I was thinking perhaps I might visit cousin Claudia for a time. Noticing my reluctance, he quickly continued. She's an expert on matters of war, after all, and is also family. Spending a few months with her in Dubrovnik could teach me a great deal. It's possible Josip has ulterior motives and simply wishes to finally get out of the castle, but then who could blame him? No, he may go. Yes, of course. I would not deny him. Ah, there we go. There's the two of them, and she apparently is Midas touched. Great stuff. Okay, but they... Can I have a marriage for her as well? I guess... It's a calm and... Yeah, I guess the sadistic trait is not very nice. But that would work. And they're both clever. So yeah, of course. Oh yeah, by the way, I totally forgot. I could now do the evangelize the realm thing. Because that's going to take too long. The true faith will prevail. Let's just quickly have a look. What is the current setup of faiths? There we go. So we have some Christiani and some Orthodox people. Oh yeah, by the way, we are over time. But I guess that's the last thing that we do today, right? Let's have a bit of fun and see what happens when I do this now. Oh, wow. Okay. So that almost wiped out the Christiani religion. They have become soulmates. How nice. And yes, we have definitely converted some of our Orthodox parts. Great stuff. And they also become soulmates. Would you look at that? Oh, and that's Adam the Lord of Kralj. Alright, okay, he's marrying as well. Okay, good for him. I guess Adam is not remarrying. That's fine. There was a strange air in the Great Hall at tonight's family feast. Firstly, my friend Anthe wolfed down the meal as if we're in danger of running out of food. Oh yeah, okay, that's her thing. While everyone stared at her, then I noticed that Kumica was avoiding me. Oh, when I tried to approach my wife, she walked away. And there's been a distinct chill between us ever since. What did I do? Why won't she talk to me? Oh, what is happening? You know what? I guess in that case, he will... I can't. I can't befriend her because she's in love with me. That does not make any sense at all. Oh, I can demand ancestral cloak. Yeah, wear it then. Your ancestral cloak. Go ahead. And do it! I have like somewhere around 400 or so, 500. I can take a look and see what I need to invest. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm over time. So right. Okay, yeah. He's still here with us, 62 years of age, and I did not get the message so far that he would die within a year. So there we go. If we do, I will try to trigger this as soon as possible, and I hope that works then. Because if he dies and it has not happened yet, will it still continue with... Oh, that's a very big if. Anyways, we will do it. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you next time, and cheers. Bye-bye.